Don't have much experience but want to work from home? Well, here are some beginner-friendly remote jobs for you. Some provide training and equipment. A couple of them are part-time and one is night shift. Let's get into them. So let's start off with an IT Process Analysis Associate with the company Ensono. This is a very entry-level remote job. They'll train you, and this is a night shift opportunity. You'll work from 4 p.m. to midnight, Central Time Zone hours, but you don't have to live in the Central Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And I'm just scrolling down here because they tell us they want you to have basic experience using ticketing or workflow tools. Training will be provided if needed. And that's another clue. I have a strong feeling this is a non-phone job. You'll be responding to emails. So what you do is provide day-to-day administrative and operational support to the IT service management function. This role focuses on following established ITSM processes, performing routine coordination tasks, maintaining accurate records in the ITSM tool, and supporting reporting and governance activities. So yeah, you're going to do a whole bunch of admin work in this position, performing routine support tasks, monitoring queues and tickets, and assist with change management activities such as verifying documentation and approvals are present, scheduling changes and maintaining change calendars, and preparing materials for change advisory board meetings. So that's the gist of what you'll do in this position. They have a few more details. If interested, go ahead and read through the details. So they want you to have a basic understanding of IT operations or IT support concepts, you have strong attention to detail, and you're able to follow written procedures. You're proficient with Microsoft Office tools, you're a good communicator, and you're able to manage multiple tasks in a fast-paced support environment. And again, they want you to have basic experience using ticketing or workflow tools. Training is provided if needed. So they offer a pretty decent suite of benefits, and when it comes to the salary, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $44,700 up to $55,890 per year. So not only is this a night shift position, you'll work Monday through Friday, they also want you to be available to work on-call weekends every fourth weekend. Luna is a physical therapy platform. They have an opening for a patient onboarding associate to work in the call center. This is a part-time position and they'll train you. So yeah, it is part-time, it is remote. However, they're only hiring in a handful of states. So take a look at your screen right here. Hopefully you live in one of the states you see on your screen right now. So what you're going to do in this position is be the first point of contact for new and existing patients. You'll be responsible for answering incoming calls and scheduling appointments with the company's network of physical therapists. So yep, this is a customer service scheduling position. You'll manage the registration, scheduling, and rescheduling process for new and existing patients, ensure accurate record management, and receive, screen, and coordinate telephone calls from healthcare providers while proactively making outbound calls and sending emails to patient leads. So for this job, they do want you to have about 1 year office admin experience, and you can demonstrate a high level of customer service and interpersonal communication skills. They prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you have about 1 year call center, contact center, or other high call volume experience. You're proficient using Google Suite, and then you have your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. And as far as the salary, scrolling down this job description a little bit, they tell us they'll pay you $16 per hour. And again, this is a part-time position. You'll work a consistent fixed schedule. They have a variety of part-time shifts. So let's take a quick peek at the application because I do have a little bit more information I want to share with you. So as we scroll down a little bit, let's talk about the training. So they ask us here on the application, are you able to commit to 3 weeks full-time training for the first 3 weeks, 6 hours per day, Monday through Friday? And as far as your schedule, they don't mention anything about what your schedule will be in this position, so you'll have to work that out with them. So here's a work from home job that will train you and give you equipment. You don't need experience in this position. So Endurance Warranty has an opening for an automotive claims customer service. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I do not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And down here under the benefits section, they tell us computer equipment is provided as well as paid training. So this job is customer service and claims related. You'll be responsible for answering internal and external phone and email inquiries and providing information and explanations on the various levels of vehicle service contract coverage and terms. You'll analyze information in the vehicle service contract and claims system to advise customers of the appropriate benefit amounts, request and distribute internal information to aid in the claims adjudication department, and answer phone and email inquiries and provide information and explanations on the various levels levels of contract coverage and claims processes. So that pretty much covers what you'll do on a regular basis. They have more details. If interested, read through the details. They want you to have a high school diploma or a GED. You have strong communication and customer service skills. You're a problem solver. You can multitask. You're detail-oriented. And you have a high level of accuracy in data entry. You can maintain confidentiality of sensitive information. You're a really good communicator. You're comfortable using computers. You can type at least 35 words per minute. And they prefer you have automotive service department experience, and that's just preferred. It's not required. They do tell us warranty administrators, BDC representatives, automotive cashiers or receptionists, and service writers are also encouraged to apply. So I want to mention this. You will have to pass a pre-employment background check. But look here, they tell us right here they'll pay you $20.50 per hour. So our last two jobs come to us from the company FMG Suite. They're a marketing platform. So they have two options to find remote jobs. We can find them directly off their website, or we can go directly to their ATS profile. Now, I find it kind of weird. There are different job listings on their website versus their ATS. So let's take a quick peek at their website to see what options they have available. So we're on their careers page. We're going to scroll down to see where they have the jobs listed. And the one I'm interested in right now is this customer service representative position. It is a part-time opportunity. They have a location of Sandy, Utah, but it is remote in 30 states within the U.S. Now, when I took a look at their ATS profile, I do not see that particular job anywhere here, but they do have a similar one, a customer success coordinator. It is a full-time opportunity. They also have this client experience coordinator AR position on their ATS profile. But that one is not listed on their website, so I'm just a little confused. What is real, their website or their ATS profile? But if I was interested in either of these jobs, I would still apply for it no matter where it's listed on their website or on their ATS profile. They're both legitimate. So let's take a look at the customer service rep part-time position. Now this one will train you and provide you with equipment. I'll get into that in just a minute. So yeah, it is remote. However, it looks like they're only hiring in about 30 states within the United States. So hopefully you live in one of the states you see highlighted on your screen right now. And as far as your schedule, you'll work Monday through Friday, noon to 4 p.m. Eastern Time Zone hours. But you don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone as long as you live in one of the states in which they are hiring. And we can see on this job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $15 and $17 per hour. And they tell us right here they'll provide you with computer equipment and they'll train you. Scrolling down a little bit, they tell us you need to participate in ongoing training to stay current with the company's products, services, and industry developments. So this is a customer service position where you'll assist customers who have questions on FMG products. You'll provide accurate and timely customer service by phone and email, handle complex escalated inquiries from customers, and work with FMG's customer service tools to resolve customer issues. And they list the tools they use, so hopefully you are familiar with at least some of those tools. You'll record and maintain detailed notes and report bugs and other issues on platforms to developers. And they have more details. If interested, go ahead and read through the details as far as what you might do on a regular basis. So they're really not requiring related work experience in this position. You do need all your typical soft skills. You can type at least 50 words per minute, and they prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you have prior experience in customer service or a related role. So taking a look at their ATS profile, they do have different job leads indicated. They don't have the one that I just shared, the part-time opportunity, but even though it's not on their ATS profile, it is on their website. If I was interested in that job, I would still go for it. So looking at their ATS, let's take a look at this Client Experience Coordinator AR position. It is full-time, it is remote. However, you do have to live in one of these 30 states within the U.S., and your shift will be Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time Zone hours. And again, you don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone as long as you live in one of these 30 states. So this one too will provide you with equipment, and in this position, you'll be responsible for driving each client's long-term success, happiness, and overall experience. You do client advocacy, education, and coordination, setting expectations, and ensuring all client requests and questions are handled as expected. So this is a customer service job where you'll communicate with clients via phone, live chat, email, and web meetings to ensure expectations are met and exceeded. You'll promptly address client inquiries, issues, and/or feedback, and provide proper follow-up to ensure client satisfaction while performing simple inbound product and/or website change requests and tasks. and they share more details. If interested, read through the details. So you need all your typical soft skills, and they tell us they desire you're familiar with Google Suite and other tools, but more importantly, you can quickly learn those tools as well as other tools. And I saw the salary scrolling back up a little bit. They tell us they'll pay you $45,000 per year. So this job is on their ATS profile, but it's not on their website. So again, I'm not sure which one is more accurate, their website or their ATS profile. But if I was interested in this position, I think I'd still go for it. So that's all I have for you in this video. A nice little handful of beginner-friendly work-from-home jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for more work-from-home jobs, you can find some in this video right here. So thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.